Welcome to another episode of It's Debatable WWE edition. I'm your host, Justin Jones, here with one of the family friend of the show's co-host. Fabian is back with us to start the year. Just shout out to everything that happened for this platform last year, whether we are talking basketball, football, WWE, battle rap, real life topics. I want to thank everybody who watched, who subscribed, who commented, who DM'd us and showed love. Shout out to all the people we met at Fanatics Fest. Shout out to the people we met at MetLife Stadium for WWE SummerSlam. Just a whole bunch of great moments. And I want to say thank you to you, Faye, for everything that you did, taking time out of your schedule to be the man behind the camera for a lot of those events. Shout out to you. Um, Shout out to Seb, even though he's a sleepy bastard. Like this
Fuck that.
man has gone ghost now for the last 24 hours, have not said nothing. He thinks he's Derrick Rose back on the Knicks for only Joakim. No one knew where he was at and nobody else in New York City. But that's another story for another day. But for this episode, man, like I said, we're talking WWE, and I had an idea around November. I wanted to do an award show. Now, I definitely wanted to do this in studio. Y'all all know the studio that we go to from time to time. Things just fell through. We were gonna have a lot of guests on that show, and scheduling and all that just did not fall through. So I apologize for that. I will say at the end of this new year, 2026, I will try to make that come into fruition to give you a better just look up everything. But just to give y'all some content, I know it's been a little while. We are going to still do the award show. These awards are based off the year of 2025. Mr. Fabian, do you want to just run through the different type of categories that we will have?
First and foremost, just to piggyback off the well-spoken intro, might I add, you know what I mean? 2025, I feel was just a good year for the Is Debatable crew. You know what I mean? We got some great takes, some great interactions. Online and in person. I just felt like everything was just gaining traction and heading in the right direction. All the work that these guys put in every week, in the chat or just sending their thoughts and ideas and things of that nature. You know, um, I see these guys work hard every day. You know what I mean? For the podcast, for the people out there who subscribed and showed us love, and everything is definitely felt. And we just want to say that 2026, we are just gonna keep moving forwards. You're gonna see, a lot of content from us. um, Hopefully, the boys, we do some live stuff again. Whenever it's live, I feel like we're at our peak. You know what I mean? So, I just really appreciate the group of guys that we have, and yeah, 2026, heading into this WWE award show, right? Fuck Seb because he's supposed to be here, little bitch. But we got a lot of topics, that I feel like the viewers would want to hear, how we feel about it. So I don't know if you want to jump straight into the WWE male MVP, but that's definitely first on our list.
Mm.
So, uh, Justin, how do you feel about that?
Hold on, because I keep things real. Shout out to Santi. Um, Not he. I don't want to say I stole this from him, but he did inspire me to do something like this. I think he did something in the realm of doing this. So shout out to him. He's actually one of the people I learned from him how he dissects the WWE, and he's always on top of everything he does. He don't miss a PLE. He don't miss a show. Also, just shout out to the Chris Van Fleets of the world. Not Fred Van Fleet, you fucking NBA heads. Get the fuck off this episode. I'm talking about Chris Van Fleet. From Toronto, I believe. Well, from Canada. I don't want to say Toronto, but from Canada. He been a WWE fan for a long time. The best interviewer in the game. He also inspires me to continue doing his WWE stuff. So shout out to him. If you want to, fuck it, like we can get right. Well, the categories we will have male MVP of the year for WWE. So I don't want to see when this drop in the comment. What happened to MJF? He won the title. Like, this is not for AEW. This is 2025 WWE superstars, bro. All right. I don't want to hear, yo, Dolph Ziggler won the TNA title. He had the best run.
Nick Nemeth. Get it right. Nick Nemeth. I'm still
Last
mad
time,
they didn't lose to Solo. Like my fault, but I'm mad they fucked him over. Like, come on, bro.
Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler. For this show, he will be named Dolph Ziggler if and ever
Mentioned.
br- brought up. But shout out to Nick Nemeth. But like I said, male MVP, female MVP. We got breakout star of the year, rookie of the year, moment of the year, event of the year, match of the year. Sounds like a lot. Not really. We're gonna get through all these things. Like Fave said to start. This is just our opinions. All right. We just wanted to give our thoughts, give y'all some content. But I'm ready to start. You want to do the male MVP of the year?
Male MVP of the year goes to the one, the only, the greatest in his family, Dominic Mysterio. If you don't like the year Dominic Mysterio had, you're a hater. And you might be, I can't even say those words because it's fake hate crime. But you know
Nah,
what I
just
mean?
say it. Fuck it, man. 2020 to say it, bro.
I can't say it. But Dominic Mysterio, bro, oh my god, bro, the year that he had, it's like it's I don't even know. I can't even really put it into words, bro. He got a dime and Liv Morgan. Jesus Christ. Ugh, Liv Morgan. He got Liv Morgan. He wins the IC title. You feel me?
Facts.
That was probably one of the greatest moments, just watching from that WrestleMania and just feeling like, all the other matches were like it was cool, but him having that moment where it turned, he was heel, but you can't not cheer for the guy. You know what I mean? Because that's just like one of the everybody wanted it to happen. He had so much heat, but even with the heat, he's just a great wrestler. So it's just like that moment definitely like captured the where his year was heading. Um, his matches I felt just very clever, well put together. Like if it's not the Judgment Day helping him out, it's him just using his little Eddie Guerrero bag. You know what I mean? Bringing that style of wrestling back, which is fantastic for what I grew up on a little bit. Definitely what you grew up on. Um, then him going over to AAA and that lucha style, and he gets their belt. You know what I mean? So now he has two belts. Judgment Day's fake lit, not really lit, but you know what I mean, fake lit. And yeah, just a lot of stories that he put together this year. He got to go up against AJ, John Cena. You know what I mean? Like, who really gets to say, "Dang, I got to go up against John Cena on his farewell tour," and I'm fake the youngest one to do it, and I got gold around my waist. My dad is still a bum. You know what I mean? Like, he was just going on. He was just going on his run. He was popping his shit, bro, and I just like the way just everything was put together, bro. Dominic Mysterio. I've been rooting for the guy, but it's just like this year I feel like WWE finally put him on top and well deserved. You know what I mean? So I got Dom as my male MVP for 2025.
Okay. I'm not mad at that at all. Shout out to Dominic Mysterio, who I feel like this year has became my favorite overall star to watch just today. I love his heel work. I love everything he does out of the ring, in the ring, his affiliate with the Judgment Day. You brought up a great point. All the work he's done over there in AAA. Phil was shedding a lot of light on them. He's had a lot of great matches. You already brought up going against a lot of legends with the AJ Styles of the world, the John Cena's. Um, yeah, I'm not mad at that pick.
Why didn't you say Liv
Um,
Morgan?
what?
Liv Morgan, she's part of his story. I didn't even say Roxanne, bro. Yeah, Liv and Roxanne, bro. If you're a gooner, that's like your dream. Like that's a dream pairing, bro.
Shout out to Liv Morgan. It's great to have you back. Shout out to your first official match back against Lyra Valkyria. Did some great work. Roxanne Perez, future WrestleMania main eventer and women's champion. I love what, like I said, shout out to him outside the ring and inside the ring. I'm not gonna say too much else more, but yeah, he's just that. He definitely that dude definitely true resemblance of Eddie Guerrero and just the type of vibe, the characteristics, the mannerisms, just the sneaky tactics. I definitely like that comp. But for me, the male MVP, it was a little hard to think of. For me, it came down to three people. I'll say the two runner-ups for me. Some people might not like this. Yes, I did say Jay Uso. I think Jay Uso had a lot of great milestones for his career, and if you look at big moments, I feel he crossed off a lot of those check marks. Right, one a Royal Rumble, right, being the last two with John Cena in the ring, defeating him, going on to a WrestleMania, and not main eventing, but going for that world title and making Gunther one of the best wrestlers and top heels tap out. Um, him just, I guess, shit, defeating Logan Paul, right? Having that successful title defense, right? So some people don't even get that. The Yeet movement, right? One of the craziest movements I feel since the whole Yes chant, right? Back in the day with Daniel Bryan. I think he just set that precedent. Um that's why, I mean, that's really all I did have for him. That's why I had him at number three. Just shout out to him though. Number two, Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes just being the WWE champion, as Drew McIntyre would say, the WWE's golden boy. Right?
Yeah.
Him having one of the better matches at SummerSlam that I got to see in person against a John Cena, winning back the WWE title. I feel him just even for the work he did, just being the top guy at those house shows, right? Him just always being there, just giving back all the Make a Wish things. So him for everything he did, another person just in and out of the ring. I definitely had to had considered him. Even some of the work he's done with Drew McIntyre, even though I feel that feud has just gone on and on and on. Towards the beginning, I was definitely a fan of that. Um, Shout out to Corey. Also winning King of the Ring. All right. And being able to go up against a John Cena. Right? Definitely had a classic with Seth Rollins at Crown Jewel Perth, right? Now
Yeah.
didn't win the belt, right? Seth Rollins did get that win. But him just being there, I also thought that was great. But I had him at number two. Number one, my wrestler of the year. It should be self-explanatory. Shout out to Santino Morella, Mr. John Cena. You feel me? I feel just it was his year. Now it was tailor made to be his year, but you still have to show up, right?
Mhm.
17th World Championship. Do I have to say much more than even that? Beating Ric Flair's record, set at 16, him winning the 17th WrestleMania 41 against Cody Rhodes. Now the match, sort of a letdown, right? Everyone expecting The Rock to come back. You get a Travis Scott. And it just kind of went south ever since with that heel run. But still, just the heel run itself, one of the most shocking turns we've seen in pro wrestling history, right? You have to go back to when Hulk Hogan turned heel. And when I'm drawing a blank, what was the group he was in again?
NWO.
There you go. The NWO, like that was the most shocking heel turn we've seen since then. Two five-star matches this year, in my opinion. Him versus Cody Rhodes, him versus AJ Styles. Right? He
Respect.
wrestled on every PLE.
Yeah, he put in work.
Do you feel me? Just name one that he was not on. Won the Intercontinental Championship against the Dirty Dom on that Monday Night Raw, and becoming a Grand Slam champion. Gave back to the younger generation, bro. Right? Even just with the John Cena, the last time is now a tournament. You got to see how Carmelo Hayes participate in that and put in a great match against Gunther. You got to see a Javon Evans um participate in that. Even with that tournament, we got two returns that people been waiting to see for years, right? You got a Nick Nemeth coming back now as a Dolph Ziggler and getting one of the craziest pops. And just shout out to that. I got to see that live, right? And just to see how the building shook just once his music hit. Uh, do we still call him a Zack Ryder? A Matt Cardona, right? Coming back now for the second time. Shout out to SmackDown. Him coming back and going up against the LA Knight, right? So also, I feel how one of the top three best promos of the year, the Pipe Bomb 2.0 after he was feuding with CM Punk. You feel me? Just
That
all
card,
those. Say it
yeah,
again.
he's dumb man. He's dumb man.
You feel me? Like I had to feel with all those things. You combine them all up. I don't see how we could have someone above him. So yeah, I have John Cena as for the first ever It's Debatable WWE Male MVP of the Year. You having Dominic Mysterio.
I can't be mad at your John Cena pick. You know, he was like plastered. You know, but he actually, I feel like my take beforehand. I forgot when I made this take, but I was saying like his gimmick was goofy. You know what I mean? Like he was just always there, like over exaggerating like every moment. You know what I mean? Like not really being John Cena, but I feel like this farewell tour, you got to see like every aspect of what he could do as a wrestler, what he used to do, what he could still do. You know what I mean? Like, um, people will say the heel turn was like, you know, so and so, but I feel like he definitely took it serious. I like
The heel run, the heel turn was phenomenal. It was the heel
run. Yeah,
run.
let me take yeah. The run was but you know what I mean? I feel like it's John Cena, bro. Like who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? He's still gonna be John Cena. So I definitely respect what he did this year. You know, leading up to the farewell, I was like, damn, bro, you know, John Cena is really about to be done. You know what I mean? And I definitely like took in the moment. You know what I mean? Respecting everything that he's done as a wrestling fan. You know what I mean? Growing up and whatnot, and you know, I could definitely say I could see a reasoning for the MVP. I respect it.
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, just back to you, Dirty Dom. Definitely, I would probably say top five, top seven of the year. I really gotta sit down and crunch those numbers, but I'm not mad at any of the points that you made. Dom is a future star in this, just in this brand and future Hall of Famer. WWE female MVP. No, Fabian, I want to put a disclaimer. This is not the Lust Award. This is not now who got you turned on the most. All right, that's not what this award is. All right, this is about
Bro, I gotta change.
you. Know what it's about. I'm gonna put that the disclaimer. 'Cause I feel you about to go a whole nother
No, I
avenue.
gotta
But go, the
change.
floor is yours.
I gotta change my answer, bro. Like you just put me on the spot. Like, come on, bro.
You
Come
want me
on.
to go first?
Nah, I'm good. I'm fucking with you.
So-
um, man, I got two, bro. And
No, 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 no. You got a runner up, but you're not picking two people. You're not doing that.
if I'm not gonna pick two people, then I'm gonna have to go all in on Rhea Ripley. But listen. Before you think of the reasons that it's going to be, it's actually not going to be because I was one of the people when Rhea had came back and they automatically shoved her in all these championship matches, yo, championship match this, championship match that. Like, damn, bro, like we get that she's probably the best female wrestler currently on the roster and of WWE, but it's like you don't see any like flexibility, any range coming out of Rhea Ripley besides her being this dominant figure who's always in these championship matches. You know what I mean? So then you take her character, right, and you just put her on. I don't really want to say side quest, but in the terms like side quests, you know, working with other people that you would never see her work with before. And I feel like she definitely took on the team player mentality because Rhea Ripley's already big as a WWE superstar. You know what I mean? So they take Rhea Ripley, the person, and now you have her in these matches where it's like, you know, you could respect her work. You could actually see her work rather than her just being a dominant figure. So I feel like her taking in that role of 2025, even though she did win her championships, you know what I mean? But you see more range from Rhea Ripley. And as a superstar, that's like you can't really ask for much more than that, you know what I mean? Yes, you have other women who I feel had like maybe breakout years and like you could put them in this run, but Rhea Ripley for me, she definitely she made me change how I felt about her character and how she could work. And wrestling, she's phenomenal. So that's like not even a question. But her being thrown into these new situations and her basically turning lemons into lemonade or whatever expression you want to use, I just respect her even more. And I feel like her MVP was definitely well, she was the MVP for the female side of 2025. So yeah.
Rhea Ripley. I'm a Rhea Ripley fan. I gotta be a bit of a hater because my girl loves Rhea Ripley, so I gotta troll her and always go against Rhea Ripley. But you can never lie. She's great in ring. She's great with promos, and she's only 28 years old. You feel what I'm talking about? So she has so much more to give. So shout out to her, future Hall of Famer. But I don't even think I had her top three this year.
No?
Um, but I like the point you made that kind of swayed your pick that her character work developed into not just a dominant champion. What else can you do? What feuds can you make entertaining that doesn't involve a title? Can you elevate another person without putting them over in a championship match, right? And things of that nature. So I definitely understood she did do great work of that. Her teaming up with Io Sky, going up against the Kabuki Warriors. I thought was great. You just seen them just yesterday. Shout out to Netflix Stranger Things and the WWE collaboration, her Io Sky versus Kabuki Warriors. Um, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Her and the her and Io versus Kabuki Warriors, great overall match to start the night. Um, what happened to the days though? Just quick side thought, we can't give new tag teams like a theme song, a real thing instead of just making them come out to Rhea Ripley's song, which is the popular song, but it's like a little creativity. They are the champions now. Do something, nigga.
Or they'll
I
play,
seen y'all give Kit Wilson a song, and it sounds
yeah,
like it's about to be the national anthem for 5 year olds across the globe.
bro, or they'll play like the first person to come out, like EO Sky will come out to play her music for like 2 seconds, and then Rhea Ripley come out, and then that's what they'll walk down to. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a
y'all niggas
little
have
effort,
money.
nigga.
Y'all niggas have
Damn.
money, bro. Like the fuck, use the money. Fuck.
I'm just saying, especially they're the champions. Now, next time I see them, I want to see some. Oh, okay, like they're about to go on a real run. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that was just a side note. Shout out to Rhea Ripley. Um, my pick.
No, no top threes. No top threes. What's that pick? What's that pick looking like, man? Yeah.
I always like to shed light on other people.
Nah,
Becky
fuck the
Lynch.
people.
Becky Lynch, the man.
Man.
Like,
Uh,
and the crazy thing was that when I got back in to WWE about what was it 2.5 years ago, 3 years now. I didn't like the Becky Lynches of the world, the Charlotte Flairs. I was like, what? I don't get it.
mm,
But then as you watch and you see the passion, the hard work, I definitely became fans of them both much more. Becky Lynch, we can talk about her elevating young stars with the Lyra Valkyrias of the world, even though it didn't really work because Lyra has the personality of a pigeon. But but the Maxine Dupree's of the world, which really did elevate
nice.
Maxine Dupree winning the tag team titles at WrestleMania. Her and her husband versus CM Punk and
Right?
AJ Lee, great mixed tag match on WrestlePalooza. Um, Even her just elevating the Intercontinental title to where it's more prestigious. You could even say than the men's US title. No shade to Carmelo Hayes because I'm one of the biggest Carmelo Hayes fans that there is. I think he's about to go on a crazy run with it. But as of right now, just the work that's being done with that title, she elevated it to a point to where they was about to retire it with Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah.
Another shot at Lyra Valkyria, and it's not personal, sister. Like I just need some more sazon with your character, man. I just need a little something.
You
To
don't
say it
got
again?
you don't gotta cook it that much times, bro. We get it.
No, 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 no. I'm just saying, like, you just need a little. You ever just ate some food and it's like, where the seasoning at?
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
where's that? Like,
yeah,
if it ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned. Like,
yeah,
come on,
it's
man.
cool, but I need a little cayenne pepper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's like it's like you eating curry chicken. I can't get a little spice on the back end.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? But what really swayed me for this pick, 'cause I was about to go in a whole nother direction. Her heel turn.
Yeah.
Her heel turn has been the best I've seen from any man or female in the last 10 years.
Whole back door, like, and unnecessary. You know what I mean? Like she did. She's
But
always.
can but and let me know in the comments in the last 10 years, male or female, who's had a better heel turn?
Yeah. Cause that shit was so unexpected, bro. That
And
whole.
not even the turn, well, not even so much the turn moment itself, the work she's done since being a heel.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
She loves
It's
that. She
been
loves.
perfect.
Yeah.
Even if you follow her on social media, she's still always in character.
Yeah.
But it's just perfect to the most minute detail. Just her and this Maxine Dupree feud, her coming up now with the nickname Moody Maxine and just doing anything. It's not just her saying it, it's Sports Illustrated saying it, it's Bleacher Report saying it. Her just playing that character to a T and reinventing herself because the fans were done with Becky Lynch. When she was done with that little feud, I think it was with Liv Morgan, and she took her break.
Yeah.
Be Shout out to that dude who was saying, we done with the 90s. We was done with Becky Lynch.
Whenever anybody gets a championship too much, you start getting that Hogan at the end of
You,
your shit.
you feel me? You feel me? I seen those comments too, Hogan Lynch, but since that term, bro, it was just been beautiful. And I can't, there's no other female doing better work. I just can't think of one. I'm sorry. Like, cause like, look at her heel turn. And I hate throwing shots at people. But then Jade Cargill's heel turn. It's
Yeah,
just
it's so forced. It's like it's not you, bro.
it's just not. It just feels
Yeah,
ugh.
and I feel like she's
Like,
like bullying. Like it's not even like you're a heel, bro.
and I
It's just
love you, JJ Cargill. It's no disrespect, but it's like, come on, you know it.
yeah, like
Come on.
That's Naomi's shit, bro. Like I don't want to see a, just because you're black, what you're gonna try to do her shit.
Okay, I like you brought up Naomi. That made me think that she have a better heel run, and I think it's a close
No,
second. It's a close second. I think Becky has just still done better work.
I think Naomi's is second.
To Becky, Naomi was cooking on all
Yeah,
cylinders. I'm
yeah.
not
Well,
denying that. But I gotta give a little more points to Becky. She plays it on social media too. Like, and it's fire. Like,
man,
I
man,
can't
she was going at Jade. Naomi was going at Jade on Twitter, bro. It was, you feel me? Like,
Yes, bro. But bro,
ah,
Becky Lynch was literally having. I don't know what building she was in. She was at a round table with like 11 other niggas that are talking to lawyers, bro, talking about we have to get this fixed. It's like, bro, I'm telling you, her work she has done. I would just edge Becky Lynch, but Naomi, in terms of a heel turn, yeah,
yeah,
it's right there. It's right there. I'm not mad at that.
Stephanie Velcro, Stephanie Vakur.
No, bro, she was cooking, bro. But then you gotta look at longevity. Now she got
Yeah,
pregnant.
the
Jimmy
pregnant.
Uso, I understand, but bro, you gotta give it to longevity.
For obvious reasons.
Look, Jimmy, and I know when that Netflix turn on, ta I know, brother. No,
Right,
but
man. You know, you asked me, WWE female MVP. You know, moving to his next category. Wanted to hear the man himself talk about the breakout wrestler of the year. You got it, man.
by my fault. I just had gotten a message. This sentence should already give you the answer. Let's talk about it. I feel like Trick Williams.
Wow.
Feel me?
Wow.
Mr. Trick Williams, breakout wrestler of the year. The
Wow.
Lemon Pepper Steppers, man. Mr. Tricky D, Mr. TNA champion, whatever
Looking,
you want to call 1-800 whoop that. Come on, man. Trick
yeah,
Williams, the breakout star of the year. Now, this was a hard one to do. Because I thought of the Dominic Mysterios, even the Carmelo Hayeses of the world. There were just so many people I think definitely broke out, and definitely you could say the Maxine Dupree's, right? But I just feel Trick Williams won the TNA title, first WWE signed person to hold a TNA title. History.
yeah, he's a goat.
There's history. Like you can't literally name anybody else that has done that. The whoop that trick slogan went viral. You
Yeah.
feel me? Now shout out to Booker T for helping that. But bro, even look when he just came on SmackDown the other day, the whole building saying whoop that
Yeah,
trick, bro. Like it went viral.
yeah, he's lit.
You feel me? So I gotta give points to that. If you can get a gimmick, make it stick, then make that shit go viral. I gotta give you points for that. Found his character niche. Gave me when I was seeing him just talk with a Sami Zayn. You wasn't feeling the Booker T vibes.
Yeah.
The look in his eyes, man. He wasn't playing with that man.
Humble and Sammy, like, damn,
Come
gang,
on, man.
get
He
out
said
here.
no disrespect. He said no disrespect. It ain't gonna take me all these damn years to win a title. What he said over 200 plus days on the brand and can't get the title. Come on, man. Like my boy was talking to us so, but even forget that promo. Even the work he did with a Ricky Saints, the work he did with a Javon Evans, a Ethan Page, a Oba Femi, uh, um, is it Adam Bourne? I don't like saying people's name wrong. The person who's deaf in the kid in NXT. All right.
Like,
Well,
nigga, I don't know.
it's some Bourne dude. All right. But either way, the ones who know, just did great work with all of them with staying in character, bro. You feel me? That definitely won the NXT End of the Year award for the match with him, Javon, and Obafemi. Right? Something that you talked about just behind the scenes. Just all that stuff right there. And even though that SmackDown was the first of the year, that it cemented the pick for me. If that's cheating, that's cheating if you want to count that. But that promo right there, he did with Sami Zayn. He made Sami Zayn look like the rookie, and I haven't seen someone do that. Like who's
We're,
done that to
we're,
a tenured veteran?
we're gonna say that. We're gonna say that SmackDown was pre-recorded. We're gonna say that.
Yeah, bro, I gotta count that in. My fault. You feel me? I got he caught a triple double at the last game of the year.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? Like I count that in. I, listen, man, Trick Williams, breakout of the year. Shout out to you, man.
Break out of the year, man. For what I like and watching wrestling, I have I want to say two, but one is male, one is female. So I don't know if you want to count it as two, but I'm gonna throw the names. I'm gonna just throw the
If
names.
you wanna shout them out, go ahead. Ain't gonna hurt you.
Javon Evans, man. I feel, bro, he didn't even need a belt. He need championships to put his name on the map. Just his wrestling style, what he could do in the ring, how he cuts his promos, having that YN energy. You know what I mean? Like WWE needs that, bro. Shawn Michaels got him lit, bro. I just felt everything that he's done like within the year, like his matches. Like I love watching him wrestle, bro. And he definitely translates that even when he's going up against no names. You know what I mean? That match against Gunther, I didn't think he was gonna really outshine in that match, but he definitely put his name in that. You know what I mean? His debut matches on SmackDown when they put him in, they dropped him in just to test him out. He's putting in work. He's putting in work on NXT. He's putting in work with Leon Slater, bro. That fucking pairing is crazy, bro. Like they go crazy, bro. That's some legit wrestling. Like if you want to tap in to the new age of wrestling, like those are the guys that you look at. And bro is mad young, you know what I mean? For him to even get signed to Raw, you know what I mean? That should say enough in what he's been doing in wrestling, especially in 2025. So Javon Evans, he's my guy. Um, Rooting for him on Raw. Definitely gonna be watching him. I feel like he has just you can't say enough about that kid, bro. He's really special. He's definitely my breakout. And then for obvious reasons on the female side, Stephanie Vicaire, like if she's not in your breakout woman of the year, although she was putting in pain at NXT already, she really came in. You you trying to say something or you just putting that hand up?
That's her signature thing.
My fault, gang.
Whoops.
Yeah, but like for obvious reasons, bro, I really don't have to speak too much about it. She could go up with the best of them, man. That match when she was NXT champ, Io Sky was women's champ, and they were just just getting a heady. That shit was, you know what I mean? That's real wrestling right there. That shit had you on the edge of your seat. And I like what WWE did. Like nobody even won that match. It was just uh ended in DQ due to interference, but you could already see her potential. And once she got to Raw, she already like put pain in. So it's just like it's not she's legit, bro. And her shit is yeah. Uh those are my two people that I got. Last one was the intrusive thought. Y'all didn't hear that,
Um, um,
bro.
shout out to Stephanie Velcro. La Primera, definitely. All jokes aside, one of my favorites. Great in ring. Shout out to her for learning English. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Julia. You ain't gonna slide under the rug because they paired you with Kiana James. I don't give a fuck. You couldn't learn to say nothing. Like nigga, not even I love WWE. Even shout out to Vladimir Kozlov. I love
I
double
love
double
double.
E. Like at least he tried something. Like come on, Julia. No, that's on you. Like that though, that's English class. No, fuck
Double,
that.
double.
Like no,
Yo,
it really annoys me that
Vladimir.
she comes out all the damn time. She's smiling and so pretty. No, fuck that. You gotta learn some English.
Yeah,
How do
bro.
you the United States champion and can't speak a lick?
You might as well switch that shit to a European championship game. Some foreign shit.
And I don't know where that came from, Julia. That was no disrespect, but I
It
gotta
was, bro. Pick up that translator, gang.
I gotta call a spade a spade. Like, come on, bro. You've been on the main roster now for like half a year, nigga. Learn. Like, I'm sorry, my fault.
Mad tours, mad states, mad shows, house shows, all you can name, bro. Backstage, you don't think nobody in the fucking crew is helping her out, bro?
All she can talk to is the Kabuki Warriors. Like, nah, all right, we're getting racist. My fault. Let me stop. My fault. All right. Shout out to Julie. We will. All right, everyone. You cancel. All right, everyone. Calm down. My fault. I can't let things slide this year. I can't. But yeah, definitely shout out to Stephanie Valkyrie. Shout out to Javon Evans. His trajectory is just through the roof. There's literally no ceiling. It's just how they book him. So, Triple H, you not off the hook. I seen y'all try to sign him on a commercial break.
They don't
Stop
care.
playing.
They don't care.
That was your one and only for the year, Triple H. Stop playing. All right, WWE moment of the year. We've had a lot of great moments, a lot of low moments, especially if you're watching SmackDown. I'm letting my shot. My
Come
gun
on,
right now is off the
come on,
holster.
bro.
I
Come on,
can't stop shooting. Like my fault. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna
come
shut
on.
up.
All these unnecessary shots, bro. Let's walk you back, man. Uh Jay Uso, he has his run. He has that WWE championship, does a little defenses. Uh Goes up against Gunther again, right? Gunther gets the belt back, right? Trying to see who Gunther could go up against, right? Then we have this man who's been hot since he came back to WWE. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. He's been hot since he came back to WWE. hasn't had a belt around his waist. I think you're gonna know where I'm going with this. The best in the world, right? Self-acclaimed, but he's going up against Gunther, who many perceive as the best in WWE at this time. So we have them face off in a fucking phenomenal match. That is up there in matches of the year. Just putting that out there, right? Gets to the point. We're at the end of the match. CM Punk finds the will, makes that nigga go to sleep. One, two, three. CM Punk is finally World Heavyweight Championship. Everything that he sought out to do in WWE was glorified in that moment. You know what I mean? Everybody felt lit. Everyone was happy. CM Punk was happy. You hear the music. Burn it down. This man, Seth Rollins, comes out there in the crutches because we all know he went up against LA Knight. He did a backflip, landed on his knee wrong, quote unquote. He was out of action. The man's still money in the bank holder. You know what I mean? He still has Paul Heyman by his side. He still has Braun Breaker by his side. Bronson Reed. He has the vision. Okay. He stands there. He's staring at CM Punk with the crutches on. He's not able to go. He has the brace on his knee. Turns around like he's about to leave the arena, giving CM Punk his moment. The motherfucker drops the crutches, takes the brace off his knee, and fully sprints down the ramp and fucking hits this nigga CM Punk with the briefcase, bro. He cursed out this. Cashes in, bro. Literally steals CM Punk's moment away from him. Everybody, bro, if you watch that moment go down, you're shocked. Not only did you think Seth Rollins was injured and not even supposed to be out, even if he wasn't, you know what I mean? Just you know how WWE likes to keep stuff, certain things in storage. They don't really like to leak. Everybody thought Seth Rollins was injured, bro. When he dropped them crutches, that's iconic, bro. He might have out topped his first cash in at that WrestleMania. That's up for debate. I don't know if you want, you know what I mean? That's up there in Money in the Bank cashes. So that whole moment that had went down, Jesus Christ, bro. That's definitely moment of the year. I don't forget about that shit. You had to be there.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely just what I had. If y'all could definitely hold on, if y'all
You
could
got the
just,
trap in it. You got
if
the
y'all,
trap in it.
if you feel me, I definitely had that for my moment of the year. It really came down to me with that and the John Cena heel turn, just for what that meant. You could also talk about Jacob Fatu turning on Solo Sikoa, the way that Solo Sikoa sold that moment, him on top of the ladder, trying to get that leg up, and he just like, what the hell? Like, and then I hate you solo. Like, definitely also great moment, but led on to Seth Rollins winning the money and bank us
All right.
and getting that moment. Also Jade Cargill returning after she was laid out dead on top of a car, looking like she got hit with a shotgun at GTA. Definitely coming back. Liv Morgan standing in the middle of the ring, telling it like, "No,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry." And then Naomi just standing there like, "Is she gonna like fall for this? Like, if I about to get away scot free?" And then
Whoop,
boom, hits her. And
whoop,
shout out to also Bianca Belair,
Bianca Belair
the
yeah.
cell, like she dead ass
Whoa.
couldn't even.
Yeah,
Definitely also. So you could name all those moments, but yeah, you said it. The CM Punk cash in. I wrote down just the shock,
bro.
right? The hurt I felt for CM Punk in that
Bro.
moment. I remember watching that in my room because I was going to the next day of SummerSlam. So I'm watching night one. And maybe I wasn't the only one that felt that. When CM Punk won, it felt too perfect.
Mm,
Like it just felt like even when I'm watching it with my girl and she's actually like hype. She's like, "Oh, CM Punk won, CM Punk won." I'm not laughing. I'm not smiling. I'm just like, "What doesn't feel right?" I felt it in my soul, bro.
I
when
don't
Seth
know.
Rollins, and it's the most minute details, right? You brought up when he drops the crutches, like that was just I'm not gonna I dropped to the ground. Because I already knew what was gonna happen. It gave me those old vibes of when Edge used to be Mr. Money in the Bank, and you heard his music when he was about to cash in, right?
Yes,
Even
yes.
ironically enough, when the CM Punk he had the Money in the Bank, and he cashed in, it gave you that old cash in feel, like, oh, not right now.
Like, bro, you dirty,
Like,
bro. Like, come on, like
yeah.
slime, like whatever you want to put, bro. Any way you could get that championship, bro, you gonna get it. You don't care if the nigga wrestled fucking the Great Khali and Umaga back to back or some shit. You just want to get that chip. Any means necessary, bro. That definitely moment of the year, bro.
Nah, yeah, definitely. Shout out to Seth Rollins for having the heist of the century and then the rouge of the century. So just shout out to him and the work that he's done over the last 2 decades. Um, we only got two. Well, actually, yeah, three categories left. I want to run through these real quick. We got a lot of the heavy hitters out of the way. Event of the year. I'll just go first. I'm a little biased to this. SummerSlam 2025, the first two-night event, first SummerSlam in WWE history, the first live event I've ever been to. So I'm gonna be completely biased. I definitely had a great time. You got to see John Cena versus Cody Rhodes Part Two. Made Part One look like a complete dumpster fire. They
Mhm.
definitely arguably had a match of the whole weekend. Speaking of the Seth Rollins cash in, you got that on night one. That falls into the event. You also got to see Dom versus AJ Styles. I thought that was great just for the IC title. And then one of the moments to where I literally lost my voice that night, the Brock Lesnar return. Right?
Return.
If you was in the building for that, everyone's screaming. But it was like fucking came back, right? It was just insane. Um, like I said, I lost my voice just from screaming because I never thought he was even gonna come back based off extracurricular activities.
Um,
But just all those things just lumped up into one. That's my event of the year, SummerSlam 2025.
bro, I can't even be mad at that, to be honest, bro. Like, I basically have the same thing. What the fuck am I gonna say, bro?
No,
I
yeah, no, yeah, no. It was definitely dope. They definitely threw in Cardi B. For what reason I don't know. She was only there for about 35 minutes.
You should have started twerking, bro. That shit would have made it crazy. Like middle of the ring, like announce like welcome to SummerSlam. You know what I mean? Got a group of people to just start twerking, bro. Where is Vince McMahon, bro? He would have made this shit happen by now.
Prevent? Nah, nah, nah. All right, wait. Quick question. All jokes aside, like no joking. Would you rather Vince right now than Triple H?
Yes.
Okay. And
Am
I
I
don't
gonna
even want. I don't
wait?
even want really an explanation. I just want to know a yes or
I
no
know.
question.
I'm just saying. Am I gonna be able to get away with stuff, or do I have to play by this like PG type rule?
Wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
Like, am I gonna be able to like? This is gonna get crazy, bro. Like, like I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to get into detail. Details a little too outrageous, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what avenue you was about to go down,
Yeah, you
but
did. Yeah, I didn't want to go there, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
just shout out to Vince
Yeah,
McMahon.
shout out Vince, bro.
All right. We got rookie of the year. Since you already brought up this person, I'll just go through it real quick. I had Stephanie back here. I just think her just being on NXT to start the year, being there for a couple months, being shot up to the main roster, the first ever NXT double champion, beating Io Sky at WrestlePalooza, who literally one of the best, probably the best female wrestler in the world. Beat Tiffany Stratton at Crown Jewel, ending her undefeated streak. Remember, Tiffany hadn't had lost the whole year up until that match, right? Winning the Crown Jewel bet, the Crown Jewel belt, the most wins by a female for that calendar year at 40 wins, right? For Stephanie Valkyr. Um, Yeah, just her being dedicated, learning English, just throwing that out there again. But yeah, I just can't think of a rookie that had more of a breakout. Shout out to the Ethan Pages of the world. Even though he's wrestled in other promotions, but just being to the new toward the WWE frame. Shout out to him. You could talk about the Joe Hendrys of the world. Right, hit him also skyrocketing. You could talk about the Javon Evans of the world. But yeah, I just think Stephanie Valkyr definitely just has that crown. She's done tremendous work in 2025.
Um, yeah, my I don't know if my breakout and my rookie could be the same person. I don't.
If you want him to be, it's your show. Like you're winning to.
Yeah, nigga, I make the rules. Yeah, nigga, Jerron Evans.
For rookie, I'm not mad at that either. He's
I'm,
been a tremendous rookie.
yeah, I'm
Mm.
gonna keep it simple, bro. For
Do you,
obvious reasons that I
do,
just
do you
before.
feel that him and Slater should be an official tag team
Yeah,
in WWE moving forward?
yes.
Okay.
If you like Jeff Hardy and that type of wrestling, you get them boys and you put them in that tag team division. Put some gold around his waist early. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have them boys out there. Just let them go crazy.
So you're giving Javon Evans two awards for the first ever It's Debatable WWE award show.
Deservedly so. Yes.
Rookie of the Year and break. Well, we had Rookie of the Year and
Rookie breakout.
and
Mind you,
breakout. So
put it in perspective. The man did not win anything.
true, yeah, yeah,
How how you get signed to Raw? You didn't win anything. That just goes to who you are as a character, what you could do in the ring, how you could promote. I mean, how could you cut promos? You know what I mean? How you carry yourself, being willing to learn. You know what I mean? All those factors drawn to um your development and how you could move forward in this business, because this
mm,
business is fake. You got a lot of people, you got a lot of superstars already solidified, people who are already made a name for themselves, and you're young coming into this, so it's like, how could you stand out? And he found a way to do that. So I
yeah,
definitely, you know
yeah,
what I mean.
yeah. One of the most popular NXT stars without even holding the main title or any title, right? For
Uh-huh.
just for that respect. Last category match. The year. This is one I didn't even think. Oh, I thought to do, but kind of didn't want to. There's so many matches. I thought it would be real tough to come down to one, but you was the one that said it needed to be on this award show. Um, I'll just start just to end it real quick. Triple threat, WrestleMania 41. Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, masterpiece. Great connection between all three women, a whole bunch of great spots. I don't remember seeing any botches. I love the entrances for all these women. I believe it started one of the night one or night two, right?
I think it might have been
I think it started night two.
like two.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, just to kick off the show, just set the bar just so high. Even just when it came down to the finish, it's like I love a match to where you can't tell who's gonna win.
Yeah, that was so up in the air, bro.
You feel me? So just everything that they did, they definitely showed that we're probably the best three in ring females in wrestling today. Right, whether it's the high flying crazy stunts from you get from Io Sky, whether it's the pure athleticism and preciseness of a Bianca Belair, or just the gritty and demonic ways of Rhea Ripley, they all just paired together so well. I think I would love to see another triple threat down the line between those three women if and when we ever get that. But if we don't, I'm glad that happened at a WrestleMania. And to me, overall best match of the year. The only one, the other match that came to mind was John Cena, AJ Styles for the in ring work and the tribute that they did. AJ doing all those moves to represent TNA, John Cena doing all those moves to represent his past WWE foes. I thought that all came together for a great show cinema. So those two I have top two, but top one, the triple threat.
Um, Mine was at the tip of 2025. Um, I don't even know if you're gonna, but Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens.
Wow. Okay. I'm not mad at that at all.
That ladder match was so gruesome. It was like I love this shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm really thinking niggas is dying out there, bro. Like there's no way a human being could wrestle under those conditions, bro. Like that's next level physicality, bro.
I'm
And
not
that
getting out the bed the next day that I'm cooked. But I'm just
bro, I can't even move, bro. Like it was OD, bro. Bro, it was there was one move. Kevin Owens had Cody Rhodes up on the turnbuckle. I forgot what the fuck he did, bro. Maybe like a neck breaker or some shit. But onto that ladder and Cody popped up, dropped down, bro. I'm like, yo, there's no way he's finishing this match, bro. Everybody watching it, I know they're like double checking, triple checking. Yo, Cody, you good? Cody, you alive? He was probably mumbling, bro, because there's no way you're feeling good after that. You know what I mean? Then just to end the match, Alabama slam through that ladder. Kevin Owen damn near snapped.
that was the moment I was just thinking of when he took that Alabama slam
Boom!
through the lat and he laid there. I said,
And then Cody walked up on the ladder and took both the belts. Like, bro.
I thought of that moment in SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs said he cried you a sweater of tears and you killed him.
Like,
it was
he
just
was
like
not good, bro. You know what I mean? But that's that's like prime WWE. I feel like we need at least maybe 3 of those matches a year, bro. Whatever.
I don't know, bro. And not saying this is why Kevin Owens isn't wrestling right now, but that didn't help.
100%.
Like, I don't know. Maybe once every 3 years, nigga. But I don't. That was a lot. That was a lot. Like
It's
I
definitely
don't
a
know about that.
factor, 100%. But shit, bro, it put him over at least. Well, you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
it was a great moment and a great moment in Cody's reign, but I just don't like seeing people injured though, and not here, right? So that's why I just come here. It was a great match, like it was great to watch, but I hope that didn't play into now him having a neck injury and him not maybe not ever coming back.
what
Knock
I
on
mean,
wood.
he spoke about it though when he went on Cody's podcast. I think he was saying like 18 months prior, like he been had like some neck.
Yeah, you can say
He
that,
told
but
him
are
already,
you also gonna go on the same person's pod who did it to you and said, "Yeah, it was you"? Like, no, I don't think you're gonna say that, nigga. I,
I
I,
mean,
I wouldn't know. I'm not a doctor, but listen, bro.
if the nigga, if he couldn't like, if that shit was really gonna put him in jeopardy, he would not wrestle in that match. Like they could
Because
have
yeah, because I'm like, if your thing was already hurt, you decided to do that.
found like
Like, the niggas, what did you? What's your life about? What do you care about? Like,
strictly ladders, strictly ladder. Like who the fuck is
and
thinking
I don't
about?
want people out there. Oh my god, they're crazy. The ladders are fake. Like.
Yeah, you
No,
you
they're not.
fucking get
No, they're not.
Alabama slammed on the ladder, nigga. Tell me how that shit feel.
Some of y'all can't even take a bump, and y'all niggas might be down till Christmas. Alright, so everyone calm down.
That Matt probably hurt, bro. But just the vibes that gave off, you know what I mean? Like you couldn't turn your eyes off the television, bro. Like that's prime WWE, bro. It really brings you back to just the extreme shit, bro. Because sometimes you need that factor in wrestling. Not everything is about oh, is this nigga technical? Could he pull off this? Could he do that? No, bro. I want to see somebody take a chair and bash it on somebody's head. I want to see you top of the ladder. The niggas laying on a table. You fucking hit a frog splash or some shit. I want to see you go through an announce table,
You
bro. I
need
want
those moments
to
where
need it,
the
bro.
Undertaker's on top of the cage and he's going against Mick Foley, and it's like,
Yeah. Bitch,
hey,
nigga
nigga,
die.
you
I
doing
want to
no?
see you die.
You don't do those every year now, nigga. But every once in a while, we need those, nigga. This shit is real, nigga. Watch this.
Yeah, bro.
You feel me?
I want to see somebody die, bro. Not like Not like physically, but like
What the fuck did that come from? 'Cause I want somebody died, bro. All right, well that's where we're going to end the show. Fabian's getting a little too a little too crazy on us.
I'm getting carried away, bro.
But well, listen, this turned out even better than I thought this was. This probably went better than even that Seb was here. And no, Seb, we're not doing another one, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, keep
You
your
missed it.
keep to yourself.
You
Your whack
missed
ass
it,
take,
nigga.
bro.
Because you missed it because you want to have a wet dream right now, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
talking to you.
yeah. Come find me, nigga. You know
No.
where I stay.
But definitely shout out to you for coming on for this award show. Shout out to all the wrestlers that we named, from the Stephanie Valkyries, the Javon Evans, the John Cena's, um
Jay Uso.
the Jay
Man,
Usos, right? Cody Rhodes, just all the stars
Liv
in the
Morgan.
WWE who
Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan definitely having one of the better returns of the year. So shout out to her. If there's more categories for next year, y'all might want us to do, just let us know in the comments. I promise y'all the next one we do is definitely going to be in a better setting. We're gonna have more guests on to hear those opinions. Just bear with us, right? But shout out to Raw, shout out to NXT, shout out to SmackDown just for everything that they're trying to do. I think 2026 is going to be a great year in WWE. We're going to get a lot of return from injuries. I also think a lot of returns from people who aren't in the brand, or the as John Cena would say, who don't work here anymore, who will now be back. So I'm anxious to see. We are on the road to WrestleMania. The Royal Rumble is at the end of this month. We will be back to give y'all our predictions on that. Who do we think will be this year's Royal Rumble winner? Um, and all y'all in the WWE, just keep working, man. From the damn security, from the refs, from the damn management, ring announcers. Shout out to Alicia Taylor for doing an amazing job. Um, is there anything else you want to shout out?
Um,
They're telling us they want to put on the next show, bro. Like,
bro, non-wrestling moment. Forgot to sneak this one in, guys. This is a bonus. This is really an exclusive bonus. Real ball knowledge. WWE firing our truth. You fucking that was a wave,
well, I
bro.
guess you could do the most shocking moment if you want to do something like that.
Most shocking moment. WWE firing our truth. Why would you do that? Don't ever play yourself.
You know, or most disappointing moment. If you want to take that for yours, you can. I'm not mad at that. I'll definitely say SmackDown. But just what goes on
This is
SmackDown.
the debatable WWE.
Right. Road Dog, I know you up there in creative, nigga, you old bitch.
Oh,
Like, I know it's you up. Hello, I'm still
thank,
here. Like,
thank God for
fix
everything.
SmackDown,
That's not true
nigga.
for us,
You
man.
bringing up tricking Jordan
WWE
Grace
keep
isn't
going,
gonna
man.
work.
Um,
Like,
you guys
stop
are,
what y'all are
you guys
doing.
are definitely heading in the right direction. TKO is still whack. Fuck TKO. And thank y'all, for everything, man. My boy Just, last time is now. I would have popped out the wristband, but y'all not ready for that, bro. That shit is in the vault. Appreciate y'all, man. We out.